Alright, we're going to do some Crazy Taxi on PSP with a 3K.
It's time to make some crazy money.
And we're going to have a little channel chat at the same time. So I just wanted to address, I haven't posted any videos in a little while, because, well, I did make a post or two that mentioned I got sick like twice in about a month, and so that drained me a lot. It wasn't none of the stuff that's all over the news, it's nothing like that. I had a stomach bug, the stomach flu, I believe, and I also had like a sinus infection type thing. And so during that time I had a lot of time to think about my channel, and in my opinion the effort I put in versus the lack of views that I get, and that's understandable to a degree, but I mean, I've been on YouTube for, this year will be 15 years that I've been on YouTube. Actually, August will be 15 years, so it's been, 14 and a half years more or less, right? And so I feel like by now, creating content, whatever, I should get more than, 40, 50 views in a couple of weeks or 1 week, whatever it is, than what I normally do. Because that's what my views normally are right now. So it's just like, should I sit here and do long plays of like Crazy Taxi anymore? Because if I sit down, my long plays are about 2 hours. It's nothing crazy like some of y'all with y'all's 4 or 5 hour videos. But if I sit down for 2 hours, even 2.5 hours to make a video, it's like, I don't blame you, but I know nobody's going to watch the entirety of the video. So for me, it's not the total view duration. I mean, part of it is, because it's like, well, should I sit down and record a long video like that if I'm going to get the same amount of views as if I record a 10-minute video? Like right here, I'm doing a 10-minute run, right? On PSP. And so, I'll get the same amount of views on this video as I do my long videos. And like I said, you don't want to watch a 2 hour long video. That's completely understandable, because I feel the same way. I'm not gonna watch some of these 2 hour long videos either. So I wouldn't ask you to do the same, But I just feel overall my total views should be higher by now than what they are. And I know it was mentioned to me that the Crazy Taxi community, because that's mostly what I post right now is Crazy Taxi content. The community isn't that big. And the idea of that hadn't actually occurred to me. I hadn't really thought about it. And so it does make sense. But, I can make a comparison video, a how-to video, and immediately get more views. It may not happen within the first week, but after a few weeks, it'll get picked up and I can make a few hundred views or more, So if you look at the comparison video I did with the virtual Wii on the game, on the Wii U, and versus the original Wii, I compared component to the HDMI of the Wii U with Wii games. And they're virtually the same, other than a little bit of, color difference, whatever. But at first that video didn't hardly get any views. It was just like my other ones, you know. It's like, okay, well, but I know how those videos work. Whenever I create them, they don't get picked up right away. But they start getting recommended more so than like my Crazy Taxi stuff does. So I get more views on that. So I'm like, should I go back to like what my roots was? You know, when I started this channel, it was always doing how-tos and comparison videos because I didn't have the means or the know-how to capture, record gameplay or to figure out what the best quality, you know, and the best way to do that. You know? Come on, don't spin around like that. And so, when I first started and got my capture device, my first capture device, it was only 1080p 30 frames, you know, because frame rate didn't matter to me. And so, now I understand resolutions and frame rates and all that stuff. So I do 1080p 60 now. And I never wanted to have a computer involved, so, you know, I do my setup this way, which is easy where I can have picture-in-picture, you know, and I don't have to I have to go to the computer to set up OBS or something, you know, and so I'm like, should I go back to my roots of doing more how-to videos and less gaming, you know, and that's what I'm not really sure what I should do. I don't want to quit YouTube altogether. I have quite a few times over the years, you know, when I say quit, I was always here watching videos and stuff and commenting, but I didn't create content regularly. You know, I would go spurts where I might go several months without making any videos. And so, I don't want to be like that now. You know, I feel like my channel's grown quite a bit, but I also think my channel should be grown more than what it is. I've had some of the biggest growth when I left my channel, oddly enough. You know, I gained one time, I left my channel for like 9 months, something like that, where I was here but I wasn't making videos, and I literally gained 1,000 subscribers during that time. And for some people, you know, hey, that's not a lot. I know I overshot this one, didn't I? Did I? No, I didn't. And so it's like, okay, I left the channel and then suddenly YouTube wants to recommend me, you know, recommend the channel to other people. But I just don't know, you know, what to do anymore. It's like, I'm not gonna do these long plays that I did every now and then. I'll do them, just it'll be further in between, because just to sit down and record for 2.5 hours knowing that I'm only going to get 40, 50 views, 60 views maybe, or something like that, versus recording a 10-minute video, then, you know, I can get more for less, essentially. It's the same amount of views. And if you've been on YouTube, you know, as long as I have, you understand that technically your subscriber count doesn't mean anything, because there's so many channels out there, and this includes mine too, that 90% plus of the audience are not even subscribed. It's just people who stumbled across the video and decided to click on it for whatever reason, you know. They saw a nice thumbnail, or they were bored and figured they watched something different. I don't know. So subscribers don't really matter. Views do. Subscribers help in the fact that it reminds those people to come back to your channel. That's where the subscriptions count. You know.
You're a great driver.
But right now, I don't know what to do with the channel. I wouldn't say I'm depressed. I don't like to use that word. It's just I'm kind of like let down or down on the whole channel right now, because it's like I can make videos and then nobody is concerned, nobody watches it, you know. And then on top of that, I can scroll YouTube and then I'll find videos that literally have like no title. It'll just be like playing games, you know, and it could be any game, whatever. And it'll be like uploaded 2 days ago, you know. It has 60 views. I'm like, what? No creative thumbnail, no creative title, you know, nothing. And it gets a lot of views, and I'll put in the effort to do the thumbnails and all that stuff, and it just doesn't seem to pan out. So I honestly don't know what to do anymore. You know, I may just start doing non-Crazy Taxi gaming, and throw in some Crazy Taxi every now and then, you know. So that's what I might do going forward. I'm just not going to focus so much on Crazy Taxi content. I hit the wrong button. Hopefully it's safe. But I'm just not going to focus so much on Crazy Taxi content specific. You know, I'm going to start playing some other games that I like. I like the Metal Slug series. You know, I like Game Boy, Super Mario Land 1 and 2. You know, I like Tetris. You know, there's other games that are retro that I like as well. You know, I can't think of them right now off the top of my head, but anyways, that's what I think I'm gonna do for the short term. Long term, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. You know, if my channel just suddenly picks up, you know, I may go back to the Crazy Taxi thing if that's what the viewers want. But you know, to be honest, I really don't know anymore what to do. But I should have did this, huh? But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. I don't know when that's gonna be, but I'm getting ready to exercise, you know, so I got the whole ensemble. But anyway, I'll see you in the next one.